In recent weeks, a series of statements and revelations have once again thrust the relationship dynamics between sports, entertainment, and media into the spotlight. At the center of this unfolding narrative are Fox Sports host Nick Wright, NFL star Travis Kelce, and global pop icon Taylor Swift. What I know, Swift. The interplay of personal friendships, public relationships, and the scrutiny that accompanies celebrity status has set the stage for a multifaceted investigation into the impact of high-profile affiliations on both professional performance and media discourse. Nick Wright, a prominent figure on Fox Sports and host of the What's Right podcast, recently found himself at the heart of controversy following remarks that were widely misconstrued by the media and social commentators. In his discussion on the programme, Wright clarified that his long-standing friendship with Travis Kelce had experienced a natural distancing, a change he attributed to Kelce's evolving priorities as he embarked on a serious relationship with Taylor Swift. While Wright's initial statements were taken out of context, leading to sensational headlines and a wave of social media backlash, the host later reiterated his position with a measured explanation that sought to set the record straight. Wright detailed that although he and Kelce had maintained a cordial relationship, their interactions had significantly diminished, particularly during periods when Kelce was deeply involved with Swift's high-profile World. He emphasized that his decision to refrain from reaching out to Kelce during the season was born out of respect for Kelce's heightened public profile and the demands of his personal life. This measured approach, however, was met with misunderstanding when some media outlets, notably a headline in People magazine, suggested that Wright had unfairly cast blame on Swift for any rifts in the friendship. Wright's frustration was palpable as he reiterated that his comments were misinterpreted. His intent was never to attribute fault but simply to reflect the natural course of a relationship that had shifted with changing priorities. The ensuing public reaction was swift and polarized. Social media users and sports fans alike engaged in a spirited debate, with some defending Wright's candor and others accusing him of contributing to an atmosphere of undue criticism toward both Kelce and Swift. The incident underscores a broader issue: the heightened expectations placed on public figures to navigate their personal relationships with a level of openness and accountability that often leaves little room for nuance. In this climate of relentless scrutiny, every comment is magnified and any perceived slight is swiftly amplified across digital platforms. Adding another dimension to this narrative is the perspective of Travis Kelce's ex-girlfriend, Kayla Nicole. Nicole. On her podcast, The Pre-Game, Nicole offered a reflective account of her own experiences in the public dating arena. Nicole, known for her presence on social media, declared that she would never again engage in publicized dating until she was certain of finding a long-term partner. Her remarks, while not explicitly naming Kelce, were made in the context of her past relationship with the Kansas City Chiefs star, a romance that spanned from 2017 until its dissolution in 2022. Now, as Kelce embarks on a high-profile romance with Taylor Swift, Nicole's decision to maintain her privacy takes on added significance. Nicole's comments reveal a personal strategy aimed at preserving her private life from the invasive scrutiny that often accompanies relationships involving celebrities. By comparing herself to John Cena, a figure synonymous with elusiveness in the public eye, she articulated a desire to reclaim control over her personal narrative. Her resolve to date discreetly, in stark contrast to Kelce's very public love life, highlights the divergent ways in which individuals choose to manage fame and personal relationships. This reflection on personal privacy not only offers insight into Nicole's personal journey, but also serves a commentary on the broader culture of public relationships in the modern age. While the controversies and personal reflections continue to stir public debate, Travis Kelce's focus remains steadfastly on his professional ambitions. As he enters what is expected to be his final NFL season, Kelce has made it clear that his primary objective is to lead the Kansas City Chiefs back to Super Bowl glory. Amid rumors that Kelce had attributed his team's previous season struggles, and notably their defeat in the Super Bowl, to distractions stemming from his relationship with Taylor Swift, insiders have stepped forward to clarify his position. According to sources close to Kelce, the star tight end is determined to keep personal matters separate from his on-field performance. Recent discussions among team insiders have highlighted Kelce's resolve to concentrate fully on his training regimen and competitive strategy. While it was reported that Kelce might have faced distractions related to the extensive media coverage of his relationship, those close to him insist that the focus now is entirely on his athletic performance. Kelce's determination is evident in his preparation and his commitment to address the shortcomings of the previous season without assigning blame to any external factors. This renewed focus is set against a backdrop of widespread media speculation and the relentless attention that accompanies high-profile relationships. In recent months, the intense media coverage of Kelce's personal life, especially since his public romance with Taylor Swift began in September 2023, has created a challenging environment for the athlete. While the Chiefs enjoyed triumph in last year's Super Bowl in Las Vegas, the subsequent season has proven more testing, culminating in a disappointing loss in New Orleans during Super Bowl legacies. The criticism of a pre-game dinner, a social engagement that included fellow Chiefs star Patrick Mahomes, further fueled the narrative that off-field distractions could be undermining Kelce's performance. Yet despite the public and media scrutiny, sources close to Kelce assert that his commitment to his craft remains unshaken. The internal dialogue within the team, as well as personal reflections from Kelce, suggest that any past missteps are being used as a catalyst for renewed focus. Kelce's strategic decision to minimize extraneous distractions and rededicate himself to rigorous training reflects an awareness of the high stakes involved in his final season. His ambition to secure another Super Bowl title is not merely a personal milestone. It is also a response to the persistent challenges posed by the intersection of celebrity culture and professional sports. The convergence of these narratives, Nick Wright's contentious remarks, Kayla Nicole's reflections on public dating, and Kelce's renewed athletic focus, paints a comprehensive picture of the complexities inherent in managing high-profile relationships in the modern era. The case of Travis Kelce serves as a compelling example of how personal and professional realms can become inextricably linked in the public eye. As social media and 24-hour news cycles continue to amplify every aspect of celebrity life, the pressure on these figures intensifies, forcing them to navigate a delicate balance between maintaining personal integrity and meeting public expectations. In this environment, the roles of media and public discourse are critical. The scrutiny that accompanies every statement and action not only influences public perception, but can also have tangible effects on an individual's career and personal life. As we have seen with Wright's recent clarifications and Kelce's strategic pivot toward athletic excellence, the challenge lies in managing both the narrative and the realities of professional life without succumbing to the often overwhelming influence of public opinion. Ultimately, this investigative report reveals that while the controversies and criticisms may ebb and flow, the central figures involved remain focused on their respective paths. Nick Wright's efforts to clarify his remarks highlight the complexities of communication in today's media landscape, while Kayla Nicole's commitment to privacy underscores the personal cost of public exposure. Meanwhile, Travis Kelce's unwavering dedication to his sport serves as testament to the enduring drive of a professional athlete determined to overcome obstacles, whether on or off the field. As the story continues to evolve, it becomes clear that the intersection of sports, celebrity, and media scrutiny will remain a fertile ground for debate and analysis. The challenges faced by those in the public eye are not new, but the intensity of modern media coverage adds an unprecedented layer of complexity to the task of balancing personal relationships with professional ambitions. In this rapidly shifting landscape, the lessons learned from these high-profile cases will undoubtedly resonate with anyone navigating the delicate interplay between fame, responsibility, and the pursuit of excellence. In conclusion, the recent controversies and revelations involving Nick Wright, Travis Kelce, and Taylor Swift serve as a microcosm of the broader challenges inherent in managing public relationships in a media-saturated world. The insights shared by each figure, whether in clarifying a misinterpreted comment, reflecting on personal privacy, or rededicating oneself to professional goals, offer a nuanced perspective on the impact of celebrity culture. As the public continues to scrutinize every facet of their lives, these narratives underscore the need for a balanced approach that honors both personal integrity and the demands of high-profile careers. The story is far from over, and the unfolding chapters will likely offer further lessons on the complexities of living in the relentless spotlight of modern fame.